I capped just now.
I feel it on my mustache.
How the fuck did you find us?
Who are we talking about?
We're sorry to inconvenience you. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fire guys broke in your house while you laid and slept. They kicked in your fucking door and said, "Come here, you whore." You left the burner on, now your house is burning to the ground. You would not believe your eyes if 10,000 fire guys bust down your door while you bust a nut.
Intruders in my house, please call the fucking cops. I don't know this man holding a gun to me. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly.
You're just going back to the song now.
We weren't doing the song originally.
You thought that was the original song?
Episode 3 of the podcast.
Episode
Welcome back.
3.
That was our rendition of Fire Guys.
Little whore holes. Welcome back.
Welcome
Thaddeus
back.
is here. Thaddeus and Wilbur. Wilbur.
Thaddeus and Wilbur.
Each got their own chain gang.
Wilbur,
on.
say something for the pod. Supreme.
That's facts. He never tells a lie. Fun facts, Wilbur never tells a lie.
I've actually never heard him tell anything.
You know what? He doesn't say anything.
I think he's just a stuffed animal.
He might just be a stuffed giraffe.
With a dope party chain. And
he's kind of thick, though, bro. He's kind of dummy thick.
Man, that's a kid's toy.
Yeah, it's
you know what?
I got him for $5.
You know what? That's a dummy thick kid's toy.
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
right.
Goodwill?
Food Line.
Food Line?
He was just on the shelf, and I was like, that's adorable.
I could get one for cheaper at Goodwill.
Probably.
I saw this really ugly bear, and I was like, I gotta have you, but I don't want to have you in my house. So I don't know where I'd keep you.
Just put him in the chest.
I leave it like out front of our apartment door. That'll keep those kids off our stairs.
Kid stomps on it.
Nice.
Leave it in.
Leave it in.
So Jordan and I just ripped a shot. We're ready to get into this for you.
I mean,
I've got a couple
barely.
questions for Jordan.
You got a couple questions. I'm completely unarmed going into this podcast.
So my question for you, don't bother collecting any arms. My question for you is, how many gas stations have you shitted in a single day? Like you just had an offbeat day and you're just like, man, I'm not having it.
Oh, like a road trip or like, shit, I really got to take a shit in a
Just
gas station right now?
As many shits in a day as you've taken in a gas station.
Just in a gas station?
Yeah. Doesn't have to be a specific one. It can be across the country. Just has to be in a single 24 hours.
Probably 3. Probably 3.
3?
3. Probably on a road trip down to Florida or something, and I just had horrible irritable bowel syndrome as a child.
Yeah.
My whole body and heart was fucked up as a child.
Oh, sorry,
Dude.
I don't know why I laughed at that.
Yeah, dude. Broken home, broken kid, dude.
Dude, it's just funny to think of you as like all the shit you went through as a kid, just also having to shit all the time.
Dude, me as a kid, I had 2 traumas. One was having to shit all the time. The other one was horrible nightmares every single night. The same one.
You had nightmares about shitting?
Dude. Hey, not funny.
when the IBS and the insomnia meet up, there's just nightmares about having to shit 20 minutes a day.
Yep. And then there's nightmares about having that nightmare. You wake up and you're like, oh, I'm good. And you look down and you shit yourself and then you actually wake up. It's like Inception. Dude, it's like Inception.
Okay, so we're not going to get back into this. So I've actually got you tied, and I would have to say that I tied you today.
Today you took... What?
So
you had a shitty day, didn't you?
I got
You're
off.
a shitty boy.
I got off the interstate to go to work, and I was at my exit, and I pulled up to the stoplight, and I was like, I'm 2 minutes away from my office, and I can't make it.
I'm about to bust out of my asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I cannot make it. So I pulled into the 7-Eleven. I was late for work because I was deucing in a different establishment. I was in a 7-Eleven wishing I was dead in a toilet, just shitting my brains out. My asshole burnt so bad after that shit that I barely was able to walk on my own 2 feet out of that 7-Eleven.
Do you think it was from the shots the other day? It's just the Jack finally reaching through you?
It was the fucking Chipotle burrito.
Oh, the Chipotle.
The Chipotle from hell.
Oh.
I got the same thing I regularly order, except it was just... Do you remember? You were
Yeah,
sitting right
dude,
there, dude. I was fucking crying trying to eat this fucking burrito.
Yeah, you were crying, and then I was like, that looks really good. And then my DoorDash for Chipotle came like an hour later.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw you crying. I was like, I want that.
I hope it was the same
something.
driver.
I hope so. Was it? I don't know what he was driving. I don't remember.
I don't think
I was
maybe he
probably
switched cars.
Yeah, he's got 2 electric cars. He just swaps them out.
He just got nervous that we would like judge him for being the same guy, so he just switches entire cars and like personalities.
I think that was us. I think we got nervous that we were door dashing twice to the same restaurant to the same house.
Well, that can't be true because I didn't even know you were door dashing here until you opened the door.
I know, it was a surprise.
I just heard ding dong and you got up and I was like, either that's DoorDash or that's Jordan's door snatch.
Door snatch. I literally spent $20 to buy Chipotle as a joke. I'm like, as a joke, I was like, they got it. Wouldn't it be funny if I ordered DoorDash an hour later?
Was yours as spicy as mine?
No, dude. Not even remotely. I went and got hot sauce.
I think I got poisoned or something because
Clearly it didn't work.
My God. Like, Chipotle burritos are never that spicy, but my goodness, I was like tears running down my face. And like, there were a couple points where I was like, I'm not going to make it because like my tongue's going to just burn out of my head, you know? And so I got a little scared, but then I was dealing with my 3 7-Eleven shits. I emphasize that. 3 7-Eleven shits today.
That's like 3 different numbers.
Two of them before I even got to the first job site.
I've got a counter question for you.
Okay.
How many times have you been late to work strictly for the fact that you had to shit?
3.
3
3 times.
Dude, I can't count them.
3 times.
Dude, because I'll wake up, I'll be like, so there's a 10-minute window from where I wake up wearing shorts to where I'm fully uniformed. I got my Hot Pocket and my popsicle in my pocket. That's what I eat for breakfast every day. A Hot Pocket and a popsicle.
Yeah.
Now, if a bowel movement interrupts that process, you'll see me late at work because I will still wake up 10 minutes before I need to leave.
The other day I was like probably 15 minutes late to work, and it was a rain day, so I wasn't too worried about it because I was like, I don't want to work in the fucking rain anyway.
Yeah.
I got to work, and everyone in the office, both of my bosses and the office boss, were sitting in the conference room, and all the field guys were in there waiting to have a morning meeting. And I was like,
fuck.
First of all, none of you told me about this meeting.
Did you call in that you were going to be late?
Nope. It was raining, bro. So? It was raining. I was like, we're not going to be like in a rush to get out the door anyway. So I just every time,
rain or snow.
Well, it's because
you drive a Subaru. You're fine.
It's because the last time I was late, I was literally 2 hours late to work.
Wow.
Overslept like a motherfucker. And boss didn't care. He was like, yeah, it was slow today anyway.
You slept in too?
So here I am. Here I am coming into work 15 minutes late. I'm like, no big deal. I'm rolling in. My boss is like, where are you? Where are you at? And I'm like, oh shit. We're in a conference room. We're in the conference room. Come in here immediately.
We're in the conference room, Carter.
And I get in there, and it's just a bunch of shit I already know, and it's a bunch of shit I don't need to listen to. Yes. What's new? What's new with Jordan?
But what if they had said it without you?
Then I would have not been refreshed on shit I know 1,000 times.
On the other hand, they could have started the meeting before you getting there, and then you show up, and then you're like, what did I miss the first 15? And then you could be like, did I miss something important? And then you could be stressing about it. Or you could have just not gone to work at all that day.
Yeah, that's all right. We won't talk too much more about work.
Yeah. Welcome to the working class.
I want to think about making like a segment on this, maybe call it Working Class.
Working Class.
Where it's just us telling horror stories from jobs and work until we make it big on the podcast and we're famous and we don't have to work anymore.
Exactly. Boy, do we have our Working Class podcast segment would be about the podcast.
No.
No. In the future, like when we make it big and we're only on the podcast.
We just complain about podcast stuff in the future.
Yeah, Carter took too long editing this one fucking segment last night. Just picking out all the little pieces, all the little bits that didn't need to be cut out. Really just spacing it down.
And Jordan left in him saying it twice. So maybe
man.
So-
Hey, man.
So maybe Jordan can take a note out of Carter's book and be thorough.
But you said it once, so
We also said a whole lot of other terrible shit.
you're still
that
half
you're
as bad as
never-
me.
You as listeners will never hear.
That's the thing. I went back and I listened to it a couple times, and I was like, is there any way I could get in trouble for this? I wasn't calling anyone in particular the F word.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, well, I mean,
I don't think I was.
You did, but you didn't. It wasn't a specific person. It was just that little kid. Let's put all that aside for a second and get one little crucial detail straight.
Mm-hmm.
You ran into the cow like a dipshit. It's a plastic cow. It cannot kick you.
I'm sweating right now.
As someone with a large phobia of cows kicking them in the back of the head when they're not looking,
Yep.
I take offense to that, and I would like you to apologize.
I'm sorry I said the F word twice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will probably cut this out.
And not only should I not have said it, but it also should have gotten edited out. It not only got past me once, but twice.
I'm not sorry for saying it twice. I'm sorry for missing it twice
Yeah.
when editing.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Random question for you. What do you think the best chaser for whiskey is?
You know my answer to this. You know this is going to be my secret. I'm sharing my secret with the world. Best chaser for, let's say, Jack Daniel.
Okay.
Jack Daniel whiskey. I don't really drink honey whiskey for anything at all now. So just normal Jack Daniel.
Just straight?
Straight Jack. Best chaser is the white cherry Gatorade. Is it like Frost cherry Gatorade? Glacier cherry. Easily. Even the zero version, which is not as good. Not as good.
It's
but
artificial.
But
At
even the like the zero version, just you can do a shot of Jack and then a shot of that Gatorade, and you're fine.
Really?
Simply. Yep. That's the secret. So if you want to take 11 shots in 45 minutes, use Gatorade.
Use the haterade.
It
It also probably hydrates you while you shot.
Yeah, those electrolytes, and also like it gives you energy. Just rage all night.
Energy.
Yeah. It's like
You
the
get
electrolytes.
energy from...
Electrolytes. All right, imagine 12 o'clock, noon. You look straight up in the sky. That thing above you, the sun. So that has vitamin D, right?
Yeah.
So you come down to Earth. Think of Sunny D, the juice, the drink, right? Sunny D has lots of vitamin D, okay?
Yeah.
That's different from electrolytes.
Okay. I got you. I followed that time.
So-
Dude, you're so fucking stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But no,
What the fuck?
Electrolytes give you energy. Like that's why people drink like Gatorade and shit for like sports. It hydrates you and it gives you energy.
I believed you.
It's an energy drink.
I believed you.
It's not, but
It's not.
It's not.
not an
but you know what has a lot of electrolytes?
Gatorade,
Lemonade.
lemonade.
Yeah.
Is that another great
Citrus.
chaser?
Citrus. No. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used lemonade to chase. I've used apple juice because I was chasing Jack with apple juice because I was like, guys, look, Apple Jack. And I was like, it was just like fucking apple.
Thanks to your brother, I chased a shot last weekend with lemon juice, and I almost threw up all over our kitchen. That was fun. Not from the shot, mind you, just the lemon juice. I took a little swig of it
Yeah.
because he claimed that it would be good.
Didn't.
Sour as fuck. It's lemon juice. What?
It's lemon juice. Have you
It's
thrown
lemon
up
juice,
in this
dude.
house?
No.
No.
Outside of it, yes.
Yeah.
I don't throw up inside.
You should.
I can't do it.
I like living here.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
I just don't
let
want
me
one of our
explain something
neighbors
to you.
to complain
Let me explain
because their
something.
child saw a grown-ass man vomiting beside a little red convertible that I may or may not belly flop onto later.
Okay, number one, I only vomit after 11 p.m. Number
Your
two,
kids should be asleep by now,
You're-
okay? That's your own fault.
you be a better parent.
Put them in bed.
Be a better parent. Put
Yeah.
them to bed.
Yeah.
Number two,
Yeah.
everyone except the people in this house, mind your fucking business. Oh, wait. Including the people in this house, mind your fucking business.
So wait.
Step 3.
No, step. Is this like a program?
Yes.
We're doing
You're-
steps. I thought you were just listing things.
You're just paranoid because the last time I threw up outside at 11:40 p.m., someone knocked on our door afterwards, and you thought someone was okay.
Dude, I was fucking wasted.
Okay, but here's the deal: you thought someone was bold and brave enough to walk up to our door, knock on it, to
No,
complain,
no.
to complain
No.
about me throwing up outside
You
in
weren't
front
there.
of my own house?
You weren't there? Hold on.
I was there.
No. Let me break it down. I carried your cadaver back inside and brought you to bed after you lost all of your insides outside in front of our house.
And I appreciate that.
I actually just opened the door and you made your way up there.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. But I was still partying. It was just me and Destiny, and I had drank a lot. And what happened was, you were in bed, we were listening to music, we were like hanging out. I think I was probably making food, and then I hear a doorbell, but I ignore it because it blended in with the music. And I was like, that's just a part of the song. And then Destiny was like, someone just rang the doorbell, and I was like, oh. Turn off the fucking lights.
Oh.
And I immediately turn off the fucking music. I turn off all the lights, and I just lay down in the kitchen and I spin out. And I throw up.
In the kitchen?
No, I made it upstairs into the toilet, but I threw up.
You just got like riddled with anxiety and just got sick?
Dude, I was drunk, and then like I was stressed, and I was like, that's the thing. I don't care who's behind that door. I'm glad I didn't open that door because I was wasted. Anyone that I opened that door to did not need to see me in the situation that I was in.
Do you recall who it was and why they knocked on the door?
Yeah. I really could have used that food.
Yeah. So it was, it turns out to be one of our favorite neighbors.
Oh.
Rang the door at
easily
almost midnight
Yep.
with a free Domino's pizza that he had gotten, an extra one with his order.
To which I turned off the lights in the house, locked the door, and went to bed.
He heard music playing, lights on, probably a different color than what's normal. He was like, hey, they seem to be partying on this late night.
Yeah.
It was just us by ourselves. We got blackout drunk by ourselves. Didn't have anybody over. So after I'd gone to bed, he was like, oh, I bet they're still partying. I'll take him this pizza. Brings the pizza over, rings the doorbell.
Dude.
Shuts all the lights off, turns the music off, and then spins the fuck out in his own kitchen.
No, I like...
Dude, there was a pizza on the other...
I like... Hold on.
I like you off the couch.
No, I like to imagine he just like... He like rings our doorbell, and then that was a knocking sound.
No. Here. You be you. You do what you do.
I'll do what I do.
Or no. Should I be?
Right, you play our neighbor, I'll play me. Okay.
Okay.
Because I know good at that.
Okay.
Okay. And action. I don't feel good.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'll just leave.
Destiny, lock the door.
Oh. Okay. I guess they don't want a pizza. I'll just go home.
Man, Destiny, I could really go for a Domino's pizza from Domino's right now.
Yeah,
Too bad the police are at our door. Dude, I was like freaking the fuck out.
I guess I'll just go home then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, that was
Nice
good. Good improv.
Good improv.
Yeah, we could have used more actual light switches to flick.
We should.
Can we just get a light switch that we can...
Let's do more improv. All right, my
Right
light switch is broken, and you're the electrician coming to fix it.
Okay, go.
All right, I'm going to start by making a call to the electrician.
Are you in the shower when I get there?
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Progresso. Wait, sorry, that's my day job. I'm a nighttime electrician.
Oh, that's understandable. It's no inconvenience whatsoever. So,
Progressive electrician. No, continue, go.
we progressive electrician, we accept all your pronouns. One of my light switches is off, and every time I flip it, it doesn't work. Can you send someone to come fix it?
Where are they or he or she? The light switches?
The light switch is located upstairs in the guest bedroom.
How high off the ground are your light switches?
They're about 3.71 feet off of the ground to the bottom of the base plate.
Okay, we only have technicians below 2 feet ready right now. Would you be able to wait an hour?
Can it go any faster if I provide a step stool?
They're afraid of heights. It's a choice. It's not really. They weren't born like that. They grew a little too tall, and they were like, "This isn't for me."
That's understandable. It's not easy employing transabled people.
Yeah, but if you want, I'm 4'11". I can show up.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Could that work? How soon can you be here?
We
We have guests coming tonight.
Do you have snacks?
We have snacks. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Do you have a nice hot Domino's pizza?
We could, but my roommate thought it was the cops.
Was it the cops?
It wasn't.
Your roommate's
I agree.
I can be over there in 20 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So 20 minutes pass by.
Yep. Beep, beep. Okay. Ring, ring. That's a doorbell.
Doorbell. Oh. Hello. You must be the electrician. Wow, you're 3'8". Yeah, you said you're 4'11" on the phone. That doesn't track.
I mean, everyone advertised falsely every once in a while. You gotta build yourself up, you
That's
know?
right.
And I'm
Okay.
trying to. I'm wearing bigger shoes today.
Okay.
Taller shoes. I should get stilts. I should just grow up.
I can see that. You're actually wearing 10-inch platform heels, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, instead of drinking my mother's milk growing up, they just fed me straight Red Bull. And it killed my brain.
Well,
This is someone else's brain.
not to be insensitive or anything, but quick
Mhm.
question. Why
Yeah.
why is your skin green and do you look like a troll?
I'm the Hulk. Hogan, son.
You're Hulk Hogan's son? Why are you green?
I came from a kid's birthday party where I was playing the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They look
I
down
got
to
you.
me.
How old are you?
14.
You're an electrician.
No, I work for Progresso. Do you want some fucking soup?
Can
I
you
can
just,
fix your light switch, but I also have to sell you soup while I'm here. Okay?
I'll
It's
take
my side hustle.
I'll take two cans of New England clam chowder.
Do you want creamy chicken noodle as well?
If I wanted fucking chicken cream noodle, I would have fucking asked for it.
Do you want me to fix your light switch?
Please.
Do you want creamy chicken noodle?
I'll take 2.
We're fresh out. All right, bring it. All right, sir. Come. Hey.
Sorry, I just
simmer down. Bring me to the.
you when you said it twice, I really wanted 2 chicken and cream. I don't even know. Get the fuck out of my house.
But sir, your lights.
I don't give a fuck.
They're fixed. They were snap lights. And scene.
That was perfect.
That
Do
was
your
great.
best Jim Carrey impression.
Somebody suck me.
Oh man.
And also him saying yes a bunch in Yes Man.
Oh yeah, when he
Yeah.
says yes a bunch in
Yeah.
Yes Man.
Dude, I loved it when they paid him a lot of money to say yes a bunch.
The 2008 film Yes Man.
Was it 2008? If it's 2008, I will take a shot.
What do you do if it's 2008? Would you
I'll take a shot.
give money?
I'll give you $5 to take a shot.
Hey man, I pulled that out of my ass and I was right. So I would like you to fucking take a shot now.
I don't know. That says 2005.
That says 2008.
I see 2005.
We have to talk about something. How ridiculously crazy it is that I just guessed that. I have no idea when that fucking movie came out.
Yes, man. It's crazy.
That's not wild to you? I completely just guessed the year of that movie coming out. Exactly, 2008.
You blew my mind.
I honestly can't believe it.
Did you watch it in theaters?
You don't understand that that's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. And I've gone to 2 casinos.
It's all downhill from here. The rest of your life is just a spiral out of control.
I feel like I should probably just become a yes man now.
Do you want to do it for a day?
Yeah.
We'd end up having sex with each other. One of us would get mad at the other, and we'd be like, "Do you want to fucking blow me right now?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, you think I would say that to you? You would definitely make the first move.
"I don't want to do this anymore.
You just Bobby Lee it.
I'm afraid to be a yes man. I'm okay with being a maybe man.
I'm okay with being a later when I'm drunk man.
Yes man scares me. I don't want to blow you ever.
Speaking
That's
of
off the table."
yes,
Speaking.
sure, later when I'm drunk.
Oh shit.
I think we should tell some more bad date stories.
Is it the one? Is today the day?
I don't know. Thaddeus, Wilbur, what do you think? Is today the Motel 6 day?
No. Episode 6 is Motel 6 Day. That's what we'll do.
Okay,
we'll do
deal.
6 on 6.
6
right?
on 6?
Right. All right.
B-ball?
So,
What are some bad dates you've had, or just give me the most recent terrible date you've gotten. Okay.
This was a good day. It was a good night. It was a good afternoon. Very, very cool girl, nice girl, into music. Mom and dad like heavy punk rock, like actually like making it, like making good music. Really cool person. We went. I drove out.
How old was she?
18.
Okay.
Freshman in college.
Gotcha.
So I drove out to her college. I picked her up. Whatever. We got food. And at the time, I had a car that was rear-wheel drive. It was a nice car. It was a Lexus.
What? Oh, the
Yeah.
Lexus.
Yeah, it was a Lexus.
We gotta tell that story sometime too.
We'll get there. It's a Lexus IS300. It's rear-wheel drive. It's got a 2JZ GE engine in it.
Broken frame.
Cracked frame, broken bumper, broken front bumper. I bet you need an alignment. But
it was so crazy the way that the back bumper fit in the back seat.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The guy that I thank you. Anyways, the precursor to that story, what happened was I just picked her up. We got some food. Maybe we went to like this little like kind of 70s style diner. Great place. I don't know if you know where it is. And also just a great date spot. But
now I'm intrigued.
we went on like a night drive, whatever, just kind of vibing out.
Yeah.
I pull over on the side of the road and we just like lay on the back of my car and just kind of like look up at the stars and shit. Like just really just all around nice night. And throughout the whole night, I wasn't driving very carefully.
Yeah.
I may have gone 10 over the speed limit. May have gone 11 over. May have gone a little bit over the speed limit. May have found a couple parking lots. May have hit a couple drifts.
Oh, dude.
May have found a gravel parking lot. May have blown out a tire.
You blew out a tire?
In the middle of a date, I blew out a fucking tire. The lug nuts were swollen on the tire. I couldn't get it off. Some little, like, redneck dude, like, pulled his truck over beside me. He was like, well, here's what you need to do. And I was like, I work for a dealership. I told her I'm, like, a mechanic, and now I can't change a fucking flat tire.
Oof.
I'm never talking to her. Never talk to her again.
Oh, my God.
Just, like, I got her home. It was late, so I just slept in a beanbag in her room. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And I was like, you don't want to join me? And she's like, no, I'm good.
Ooh.
And I was like, it's only my first day out here. Like, what did I do wrong? Was it when I cried? Was it when I cried when I couldn't change my flat? Was it when I had like a panic attack when I couldn't change my flat tire? And I was like, Dad, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Dude,
I had to work the next day.
It's not a good look.
No. And I called Dad, and Dad didn't reply because it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and he is asleep.
Yeah.
He woke up the next day. He was like, yeah, when I go to bed, I turn on Do Not Disturb. I'm changing that only for you, son. He's like, I know there's going to be another moment like this, and I will be asleep. And that was when I blew up my truck. Yeah. So there was. He was right. Good dad. Smart man. But yeah, just never talk to me again. Which is a shame because really super cool person. She
Where'd
could
you meet
sing. Tinder.
Okay.
Tinder. It was my first Tinder date.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my first ever Tinder date.
Rough start.
It was a nice. I blew my tire, but other than that, like it was a nice time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that don't drift in a gravel lot with a cute girl in your car. Do it on pavement.
That's fair.
I shredded that tire.
Dude, that's... Yeah.
Yep, lesson learned. Or just drive safe. Like, drive with some common fucking sense. Stay
Yeah.
between the lines, and if you want to race, do it on a track.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I mean... Yeah, there's no better way to do it than on
Yeah.
a track.
Yeah, and plus I can't risk my job, life, and my life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since I don't date, I have no story to tell right now. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, but we do have some questions to ask.
We have some questions.
Yes, we do.
We got a question and a half.
Question and a half. So I'm thinking maybe we cut this time back and we just ask one question each.
One question each. Do you have a question and a question for me to ask?
I do. How thoughtful of you to ask.
Okay, because I am ill prepared for this scenario.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You're usually ill prepared.
I think Wilbur probably has more questions than me. You look like you're full of questions.
All right.
All right.
So, question number 1 for episode 3.
Please go ahead.
Question is, who is your favorite person to make fun of?
Little boy Benjamin.
Little boy Benjamin.
Little boy Benjamin. Because He talks more shit than anyone.
I feel like he talks more shit than anyone and has zero ability to back any of it up.
Yes.
So that's
When
definitely somebody that is easy to make fun of and is definitely enjoyable when you make fun of them.
I get creative enough that he doesn't understand that I'm insulting him, but when he does figure out that I'm insulting him, he goes, "I don't have your habits."
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good comeback.
I don't have you. And I've started using it against him because it's genuinely fucking hilarious.
Oh, my God.
He'll go, "I don't have your habits," or right. Like, dude, you know how much that infuriates me? I'm going to come at you 120-fold now. Yeah. Like, our day is not over.
We've still got hours, bud.
Yeah, we got hours left in this work shift, and I will make you cry. No, I've never made him cry. I love him. I genuinely love working with him, and I don't want to get fired.
Yeah. No, it's I love dumb coworkers. Dumb coworkers are like one of the only things that make my day better. I'm not going to say a coworker because I don't enjoy making fun of them because I don't enjoy anything about my job.
Oh, fuck, am I in the wrong?
No.
Okay, cool.
I was going to say you.
Well, that's a given. Everyone likes making fun of me.
But here's why.
Nope.
I like making fun of you because, now, it's not everybody. It's usually just me. When I make fun of you, you, like, Dragon Ball Z that shit, and you absorb it, take it behind your back, cook it up with some fucking witchcraft, and then you turn right back around and you send it my way.
Are you talking about, like, Po from, like, Kung Fu Panda 3 or 2 or whatever it was, where he takes the fireballs and chucks them back?
Where he's literally just committing a hate crime by shooting down Chinese warships. And
well, he's a panda.
That doesn't make it okay.
It makes it better.
I'm pretty sure if pandas, like, ruled the world, like,
we'd let them.
We might be worse off than China is.
Pandas can have China. What if we build a great wall around China?
What if we just go in and exterminate? Shit.
I'm
always late to these jokes, man.
Dude. Oh.
My mind just thinks too fast.
No, but
what if I start talking?
What if we
was good.
What if we build a great wall of China around China and just keep all the pandas in? Because that's what it was built for.
We built a greater wall of China around the Great Wall of China.
We built the greatest wall of China.
It's just made of bamboo. Here's fucking civilians.
Dude, it's just like we take all the bodies out of, like, the catacombs, and we use the bones, and we turn bones into building materials because the bones are our building materials, and we use them to build walls and stuff.
Femur's on the bottom because it's the biggest bone.
Clearly, you've not spoken to your mother recently because she would explain to you what the biggest bone actually is. Yeah.
Oh, man. You're not like one of those TikTok girls that thinks there's a bone in your penis, do you?
Only when I put it there.
Dude, do you realize I had to explain to some certain people recently that there was not...
Drop a name, we'll bleep it.
There was not a bone in your fucking dick. You know what I mean? She was like,
no,
well,
I know. I'm aware.
Raccoons have penis bones. And I'm like, bitch, do I look like a raccoon?
Bitch, am I trying to eat your trash?
What's your favorite?
There's not a bone in your dick. There's nothing there other than meat.
What's your favorite Titanic ship?
Like the real one or the one from the movie? You know they made a second one? They made a Titanic 2 that didn't sink yet. Dude, do you want to start a secret mission to sink the second Titanic?
Is there actually 2 Titanics?
I think so. I think they made like a rebirth Titanic based off of the one in the movie because they were like, you know how everyone died on the last one? That was sad. Let's do another one.
I think they should.
Because
I think they should do another one where Jack comes back as like a frozen like Captain America. You know what I mean?
He comes back.
He just beats. He just beats the fucking brakes off of the old lady Rose. He's like, "You fucking bitch! There was room for 2."
It was room for 2. My heart. Where you throw the heart of the sea? You threw it in the fucking. You threw the heart of the sea in the heart of the sea. Are you fucking? That's not. Are you? Hold on. I need a second to process. Rose, are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how much that was? Do you know how special of a gift that was? Do you know how much that cost? I didn't give that to you. I'm poor. I haven't watched the movie.
You did not give that to her.
Do you know how expensive that was? You could have given to me.
He did get to see her titties, though.
I liked it.
Dude. So,
Imagine.
I was listening to Bad Friends. Shout out Bobby Lee and
Andrew Santino. Bad Friends.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Andrew. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
But they were reading the Titanic script, and I saw that it had said, yeah, you got to see it.
Oh, I think I did.
It said that he was paid 10 cents to do that painting of her. Like in the movie, it was just like, oh, I'll pay you. And she paid him like 10 cents. And I was like, worth it.
10 cents to paint some titty? I used to build Minecraft titty. I used to get paid to build Minecraft titty.
Just singular?
A couple.
Just two? Dose?
A couple pairs.
Couple pairs? 4 titties?
I used to get paid to build statues in Minecraft.
You know you got a cousin with 4 nipples?
Yeah. I did actually know that. That's weird. Did you know that?
Yeah. I've seen 2 of them. And you have to guess which.
Hey, man. Beat the brakes
I
up
swear to
you.
God, I have. One time I was over there and she was just like, look at this. And I was like, what the fuck? Those are nipples.
Anyways, so I think I've got a little bit of a question for you.
I believe you do, sir.
Let me get my phone open real quick and pull this up.
Now I got a little bit of a surprise for you.
All right.
You're going to ask this question.
Right.
And we're going to take the shot immediately after.
Doesn't matter what the question is?
No.
All right. How many hours are too many hours?
Oh.
I think we know the answer to this one.
I think it's like 2.
Oh, I was going to say there's never too many hours. You're a bitch.
It depends on what it is.
Hours
in jail? Never too many hours?
Well, if you're alive.
Fair enough. Too many hours alive?
Never. Dude, have you watched Logan? He lived a glorious life. He watched everyone he loved die.
I think...
and then lived with a bear.
Too many hours... 40 is too many hours for an average work week. Let's cut that shit back to 32.
So for a work week or in general, like,
you read the question.
You're right.
How many hours are too many hours?
40. 40 sounds right.
40 is way too many.
No, I mean, 40
I'm not trying to spend 40.
40 should be max, and then if you work anything past that, straight to jail.
I'm not trying to spend 40 fucking hours of my week working for someone else.
I don't think I spend 40 hours a week fucking sleeping.
No, you don't. You always spend more time at work than anything else.
Yeah, like I get like some nights I get 5-6 hours of sleep. I'm back at it again the next day. And I work Saturdays too. So I work that 6-day a week shift. Sucks. Sucks. Now you wonder why I like this. Because being drunk works.
Jordan made a reference to him being an alcoholic in case anybody couldn't hear it.
I'm not an alcoholic. I choose to drink every day.
I'm not an alcoholic. I can quit anytime I want.
I can't. I might need to see someone, though. I used to have a therapist. His name was Todd, and he wore open-toed sandals.
Are you sure it wasn't Jesus?
Far from him. Todd would. The thing was, he was a good man. The vibe was off. I don't know. Something about being like in a room with your mom and your siblings.
Oh, your mom and siblings.
Oh, dude.
That wasn't a therapist.
No, that was us being in a controlled environment for us just to like. That was not scream at each other in front of a man we didn't know.
You guys being forced to be in public so you didn't fight.
Yeah, and I didn't like it, and it made me upset. But it helped me cope with the fact that therapy really fucked me up, you know? Go to therapy and then have trauma from therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
No,
sometimes.
I think I had a therapist of my own.
No,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. I had a therapist of my own, and he was... Honestly, it felt good to get out what I had to, because generally anything that I would want to talk to in a therapy session, I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable talking about in front of my family.
That is 100% understandable.
That's exactly the point. You need someone to...
That's the point of therapy.
Yeah. And honestly, that did help me a lot. And there was a point during my therapy where I was like, I'm just doing a lot better. And he was like, okay. And I was like, I'm done seeing you now. I was like, you cost a little bit of money, not a whole lot, but my time is money.
That's probably a good
So-
indication that you only needed a therapist for a little while, though.
No, I
Well, you got to re-up every now and then.
oh yeah. Well, and you also got to find new therapists. Maybe not, but you got to find the one that sticks with you. That's what people don't understand is, therapy. You don't just go to the first therapist that you find and you're like, all right, you're my therapist now. You got to kind of browse for someone that you feel comfortable with and someone that like knows how to help you.
Yeah.
Because there's different kind of therapists. There's like family counselors and like teenage counselors and college students and like AAA like counselors, like
You talking about like car insurance?
for when your battery just doesn't do enough.
Yeah, for like when you lock yourself out
What
of
was
your
it?
car.
AAA, alcohol, AA.
Yeah. AA.
AA.
Yeah.
AA from Super Monkey Ball.
That's gonna be your first therapy session. Is you're gonna learn what AA is.
And I'm gonna have a notepad. I'm gonna be like, I'm learning so much already.
Yeah. You'd be like, so that's what that is.
I should have came here months ago. I'm learning new words.
That's the first thing they teach you in Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
They also make you say your name, so it's not very anonymous.
And then they put you on full blast.
Oh yeah, you
So-
gotta tell all your dirt.
So where did you get drunk in public, Jordan? Hardee's. Why did you get drunk in the Hardee's?
I was in the drive-through.
Because I didn't want to be sober in a Hardee's.
Dude, who wants to be sober in
Right?
a Hardee's?
Fuck. Grow up.
Ugh.
Ugh. That's almost as bad as being sober in a Denny's. I hate that when we're quiet, I can hear the crickets outside.
Dude.
It makes me feel like I did a bad job.
It's so motivating, though.
Right.
Like, you're
That's
just like,
our
I have
audience.
to be funny.
You guys are the crickets. Welcome to the... no.
Welcome to the Cricket Show.
Welcome to this... Whenever you want to clap, instead of clapping, just rub your legs together like this.
Stop it.
None of that picked up on the audio.
No, it didn't. Because you suck.
Because my legs aren't cricket legs.
You
You know who does have cricket legs? You.
Dude, I will put this water bottle inside you. What are you talking about?
Dude, please.
You know in Batman where he's like,
Haven't seen it.
Fucking
Who is
sir, I don't feel so good. And he's got the bomb inside
He's
him.
got the bomb inside of him?
Yeah, that's going to be you. I'm not putting it where
Yeah.
you think I would put it, where you'd like me to put it, you fucking little...
You're just going straight into my chest and
Twink.
stomach?
Just kidding.
Dude, I could
You're a
probably
little
put a bomb
fucking
in your
otter.
chest and then like cover it up with putty and no one would be able to know it's
This
there.
is something we should talk about. On the gay animal scale, where do you think you fall? Like otter, bear, twink, twonk, twonk or twink?
I already know where you're putting me and I don't even think the scale's a real scale.
So I'll just go ahead and burst the bubble. Jordan is in my Snapchat as Jordan the little bitch otter. And that's what I see every time he texts me. So that's where I've calculated him at. Myself, I would say twink because I'm like fucking half pound away from a fucking crinkle cut French fry.
Yeah.
It'd fucking blow over in the wind, dude.
Yeah.
Tie a string to me, I could be a kite.
Dude, you look like if you hit a bad gust, you just be like gone, dude.
Dude, I might just
I don't feel
fucking
so good,
flat-
Mr. Stark.
I just might flat Stanley this bitch out of here and
Yeah.
I'll just fly away.
Yeah, your contact name is my best friend / roommate, so it really hurts me that you called me a bitch in your contact. I'm kidding.
A
It's
little-
Carter. I haven't even put in the effort to change it.
A little bitch otter.
Yeah, I haven't even changed your Snapchat contact. That's how much I care about you. Because I know who you want to be, and who you want to be is that contact name. So I'm not going to change
Carter?
that. Yeah, you just want to be Carter.
Yeah, same for you.
Yeah, I just want to be a little bitch otter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want nothing more to swim and be a little bitch
Yeah.
in otter form. No, I love me. I love me. I went to therapy for a long time to
You're
get
gonna
to
need
where I'm
more.
at so that I can stop talking, to get to where I'm at so that I can love me. And I don't need you waffle stomping all over my heart and emotions and heart.
Dude. Dude, fuck you and your
Hey,
therapy.
fuck my therapist, dude.
Fuck you.
Dude, fuck my therapist. It wasn't. I had a dude therapist. Like, give me like. I will talk to a chick all day long.
You think you live
Like, I will call her in my free time. Be like, can we run a little? Can we run a little late today?
Yeah.
You know, like
That's fair though. Dude, I feel like therapists be doing all sorts of slick shit.
yeah, like helping people.
Like not helping people
Well-
and charging them money.
Are you
I
like
can be your
anti-mechanic
therapist.
too? Are you anti like you fix my car, or
No,
when you did
here's-
my tire rotation, you locked up my engine?
Here's what I think. I don't know anything about cars.
I don't know anything about therapy.
Other people don't know anything about my brain.
But that's the thing. When you go to a mechanic, they have studied the type of vehicle that you drive.
But vehicles and brains
It's-
are much different things.
It's not. It's the thing that drives you every day. Your brain, it's made up of chemicals and liquids and solids and a shell and a lot of mush and gush. Ignore all of that. But
Mush and gush.
no, like therapists are trained to work on your Subaru. You know? Like they're built, they know they have the tools that you talking to a friend wouldn't. Like, I'm sorry you're going through that. If there's anything that I can do, let me know. And I was like, I just need help. Your therapist can give you that help. Your therapist can teach you tricks. One of the things my therapist taught me was meditation. And that's something that, hold on. One of the things my therapist taught me was meditation, not meditation. Fucking learn how to talk. Meditation. Learn how to talk. So he taught me like just how to not yell at my mom.
That's good.
And that was something I was really bad at the end of me leaving my house at the age of 18.
As you should.
Right, but I turned 18 2 weeks before I left. I was like, I'm 18, I can leave whenever I want now. And then we had a fight, and I was like, you're right. And I left on bad terms, but really all we needed was space.
I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, just don't, like, be on top of someone for, like, 5 weeks straight. Like, take a chance and, like, give them some space and, like, grow apart and grow together, you know?
Yeah. Grow
Yeah.
together but separately.
Yeah. Did that answer my question?
Yeah.
How many hours was too many hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said 40.
40. Oh, dude. Fuck those long work weeks, though.
Yeah. It's all good.
I am blessed with a
Because-
job that I can listen to music and podcasts while I work, though.
Hell yeah. Me
So
too.
that is good.
Me too.
Hopefully you are, too.
I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I do. That makes sense. I break rules.
Oh, I have a very dangerous job that if you were not paying attention 100% of the time, you could get hurt.
Fair enough.
Like, I have people that wear both headphones. I'm like, you're stupid. Like, if there's, like, a vehicle, like, if we do a brake job and the person forgets to pump up the brakes and they're fucking driving and the brakes don't work because you didn't pump up the brakes, you could...
You could be charged with murder.
There's a story, like, 20 years ago, we had a technician work at where we work. That older guy, maybe more senile now, probably pretty senile now, he did a brake job on a vehicle, front and rear pads and rotors, whatever. When he got in the vehicle, he was in a rush, and he forgot to pump up the brakes, so he slammed it into reverse, and when he did that, slammed him back, like, customer's vehicle into a table.
Fucked up.
Panicked, he put it in drive, slammed into the lift.
Dude, what the fuck? Control your shit.
Did it the other day. Slammed it in park and, like, locked up the vehicle so it didn't, like, slam into anything. Like, he realized it was happening quick enough that it didn't damage anything at all. Like, it didn't actually grind the gears when he put it in park, but he, like, took it out of park and then he was like, oh, shit, I don't have brakes, and he slammed it back in park before it, like, went anywhere.
Oh, he forgot to pump the brakes up?
Yeah. I have a story. I know we've been talking a lot about work, but...
Fuck it. Dude, throw one more work story in. We're out here working, getting these stories for y'all. So
Yeah.
that maybe one day we don't have to get these stories and we can just talk about what we want to.
So one time I worked on a midget's van. So I got in the seat, and
What, bro, hang on. Why'd you have to say that when I'm taking a sip of beer, man?
because you were taking a sip of beer. But
A midget's van, huh?
yeah, he was talking. He brought it in. Guy got money, I guess. I don't know what he does, but he brought it in.
Whoa, is an actual midget?
Yeah, no, short person.
Okay.
Well, like
Little person.
probably like
Like a wee man.
4'9".
A wee man.
4'9", 4'8", okay? So he's talking about, like, how he bought this, like, Pacifica for his wife or whatever, and he's like, they just came out with an all-wheel drive version. Looks like I'm going to have to trade it in and get the new model. I was like, wow, you have money.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And then I get in his car, and it's seated perfectly for me.
Oh, fuck.
I get in. I sit down. I'm like, fuck. I'm comfortable in this midget's car right now.
Damn.
I was like, do I
bro.
drive wrong? I was like, dude.
Dude, you know he had to be busting a gut when he saw you get in his car and not change the thing.
Well, we're not supposed to, but he probably drives with stilts.
That's true.
I mean, I do. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Dude, you drive the equivalent of a Toyota Miata and you have to drive with stilts?
I have a story.
I don't want you to tell another story. You've told too many.
I don't want you to tell. Should we just not talk for the rest of the day?
No, I need to tell a story. I just can't think of one. I can think of a work story right now. It's a really good one.
You have a good work story?
Yeah.
Can you let it fly, let it loose?
Yeah.
Let it loose, double barrel, shoot both of them at the same time?
I really don't think this person would want me telling this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So.
Oh, please go ahead. By all means.
Anyway, we'll ask him about it later.
Forgiveness, not permission.
I won't say his name, but one time was working with me, and so we were doing this elevation certificate, and so we just have to, take ground shots around the house to let them know what level the house is at, and then we go, here's where the river's at, here's where the house is at, you tell us if it floods, basically, and that tells people what kind of no one gives a fuck. So,
interesting job.
To what we have to do for that, I'm still working on my storytelling. Please forgive me.
Workshop.
At least I'm working at it.
Yeah.
We have to find the finished floor.
Yep.
And then we have to find the second lowest floor. So whatever's got like the machinery on it.
Yep.
So he's walking through this house. The owner was like, yeah, I left it unlocked. Blah, blah, blah. You should be good. So we go inside. We're looking around. We're trying to find like the hot water heater and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My coworker pops this door open, opens it up, and it's just this like girl our age in her bed, in her bedroom. She just looks up at him and is like, oh, what?
Holy shit, dude.
He goes, oh my God, I am so sorry. We're doing this. He just explains himself real quick. Meanwhile, I heard him talking to a voice when I thought the house was empty. I was by the front door. I swiftly walked away.
You left?
I
got in the truck and went.
No, I just got in the truck and I was just like, I'm thirsty. Drink a Gatorade, eat a cookie. I don't know. I was just preoccupying
you had
myself.
consent to be there.
Yeah, but
kind of. Yeah.
She just didn't know we were there. And then he just walked into her room. I was like, yo, I don't know what. I don't know what she was doing. I think she was like reading a book, but like if she was doing anything else, that would have been fucking hilarious. Dude, I never.
Not hilarious. There could have been criminal charges.
No, we were. Listen, here, licensed surveyors. Cut that out. I'm not a licensed surveyor.
Dude, flex it.
Surveyors, they pretty much just have the right to trespass. I can't tell you how many times people have just been like, hey, what are you doing on my property? I'm like, whatever the fuck I want to, little bitch.
So that being said, do you want to get drunk and trespass on a Denny's? Because
I have to be working.
On the clock.
I have to be working.
On the clock during lunch. Get paid. We could have a meeting during lunch where we talk about surveying things while getting drunk and breaking into a Denny's.
We're breaking into a Denny's?
No, we're surveyors.
So we just what you're talking about right now is just we go to Denny's.
But we don't order
during
food.
lunch.
We don't order food and we just walk in the back door. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we walk in the back door, we walk through the kitchen, and we sit down in a booth.
Okay. We grab some food on the way through.
We sit down in a booth and we complain about not having a waiter because we weren't properly seated. And then they give us free food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good plan.
Yeah. Have you seen the guys that wear the bright neon jackets and they can just they just walk into wherever they want? Like they just walk because they look like construction workers or they just walk into a fucking movie theater and just get in for free and get to watch a movie?
Really?
Yeah. Bullshit.
We should do it.
Do you want to try?
Yeah. I saw one where people were shutting down roads and shit.
Yeah.
And they just got vests and they just started carrying around cones and just shutting down
and
roads.
And lawn chairs, you just flip them out in the middle of traffic and just sit down.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. Do you want
such risk?
That's a really Here's what we need to do. We need to
Y'all
get
ready for bisque?
We need to get a table and we need to set it up in the middle of the road and we need to record a podcast sitting in the middle of the road until we get in trouble.
Dude, we should do it.
Do you want to?
And since it's a laptop, we can carry all of it, so I can just
Yep.
hand you half
All of
the
this
shit.
is mobile. Can we actually do an episode like that just until we get in trouble? I mean, police response around here is like fucking an hour and a half anyways, so.
We might be good. I mean, if we're blocking a road, though.
We just got to pick a long stretch of road that's not popularly traveled, and then people just go around us. You know, people might honk. Can we do that?
That would be so
Dude,
sick.
that's such a good idea. We're doing that.
We should definitely do one outside sometime.
Do you want to do that episode 7? Episode 7 of the podcast?
Episode 7, we just
Episode
do it in
7?
the street.
What are we on? Is this 3? We might make it sooner than that. We're going to put a pin
I'm
in
remembering
this.
episode 6, though. We're getting on that fucking Motel 6 story.
That
Don't
Motel
you,
6, episode 6.
Don't
Well-
you patrons be fucking scared that we're not going to get to it, because we'll get to it.
Yeah,
we'll
well-
also get to the Lexus story. I'll make him tell that. Or I'll tell it,
The
because
what?
I saw the whole thing.
We could do a joint. We can hold hands and tell it together sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I could tell it because it was my thing.
You tell it, and then I can tell it from my perspective.
My thing. My mom sprinting through the field. But basically, let's just put a pin in the road idea. We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
we'll
episode
brainstorm
10.
that. We'll brainstorm that with me Gibby jumping off the roof onto my convertible top.
Gibby!
And just like eating shit.
Splat.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So this might be a little brief, but I think this has been episode 3.
I think it's been a good one.
I'm kind of hungry.
Hungry, a little parched and hungry.
A little parched.
A little parched.
hungry.
Got a little hunger for food.
Maybe we should get some.
Do you want to get some? Do you want to get some?
I think we...
Do you want to?
No, go ahead.
You want to get some?
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I think
Let's get some.
I think we
fucking
should get some food. Let's
Thank
get
you
some
for
fucking
being a
food.
bad friend. Let's get some fucking food.